Hey, it's Jim Fisher, aka The Beat, with This Week Community News, and we are out again at a local high school, checking out high school talent in Central Ohio. It's just a terrific thing. This week we're at Upper Arlington High School with their director, Mr. Eric Kaufman. Eric, how are you?
Great, thank you very much.
Thanks for being with us. Tell us a little bit about the show.
Well, the show is called In the Heights. It's the 2008 Tony Award-winning production. I actually took our symphonic choir there in 2009, and we saw it on Broadway. Loved the show. Couldn't wait for it to be released to the general public, and as soon as it was released, we jumped on it. You know, the story is wonderful for the community. It takes place in Washington Heights, New York, a northern area of Manhattan, and even though it's predominantly a Latino community, it's the same story that all of us would have, even right here in Upper Arlington. There's a family who's trying to get their business off the ground, and they have some financial troubles. There's a young lady who goes off to Stanford and finds out that the academic challenges are too great, and she comes back and struggles with that. There's folks struggling with their heritage. Do I stay in New York or do I go back to my native land and try to help my people? And it's just, even though it's a Latin American community that they're dealing with those troubles, we feel many of those troubles are the same thing that we have right here in our neighborhoods, and we're trying to relate the two.
Nina is a freshman student at Stanford University, and she actually had to drop out for reasons you will see in the show. She is very studious, she's very responsible and very cautious. She also loves to have fun, but you know, her story is more like she watched all the other kids play while she studied at home. She's a very hard worker, and she just got a lot of weight on her shoulders.
My character is he's kind of like a quirky hot mess in a way. He's very rational, yet at the same time he has very large goals and dreams, and when he becomes like around certain people, he can become like very awkward and just kind of disorganized, and a giant goofball, but at the center of it, he's really got his stuff together.
So you guys are doing a show that's not been done where? I mean, it's new to Ohio?
It's the state premiere for high schools in Ohio.
That's
absolutely
terrific. Excellent. Now, that's a commitment from your kids, right? From your parents, because a lot of times, hey, I want to do a show that I've seen before, or I'm comfortable with, or that I have a frame of reference for. So talk a little bit about the commitment it takes from your kids and your families and your school to do a new show like this.
Well, the kids love the show, so it wasn't as much. It wasn't as hard to convince them, because they love the music. It's very contemporary and a great message. And the parents are very, I guess the word would be trusting of me and our decisions. We have a long history together, and I have boosters that have been with me for many years, and they trust and believe in my vision, and I think that's the greatest thing.
That's great.
It's like just the most insane thing to get to say that I rap in a musical. Like, I never ever thought that would ever happen. I jokingly just do that in my bedroom or listen to it when the time is right in my own place, but I think it's absolutely amazing, and I think this is just one of the shows where I surprisingly love the music like head to toe.
Yeah, I love the songs that I get to sing. I think they work really well with my voice, and especially with the character Nina. I mean, I'm really close to her, just in personality, so a lot of things work really well for me, and I'm really excited about all the music that I get to sing.
I think it's absolutely amazing that we got like picked to do this for our last year. Like, it's pretty awesome because this show is so high energy, and it's current. It's not like a period piece where we all have like heavy makeup or like there's some like really heavy like subject matter. Like, I think this is one of the shows where you can just go in with a curious attitude, enter from the first number with a really hyped up energy, and then leave with a really hyped up energy.
Yeah, I think it's a lot different than doing a show that everyone knows, because one, you don't really have any standards that you have to meet, you know, whereas with Les Mis, it's like, oh my God, it's Les Mis, you know, and it's really exciting to get to set that standard and to get to show people this new show and introduce them this really current show, and it's a very universal story, and a lot of people can connect with it.
But we live with just enough I lit the lights to start my day. There's a voice in the distance, feels what she's done, do not mind, like my man 447. People come. Waters in the light of the street, they gossip and gossip. My coffee is first, the first stop as people hop to work, busted. $1, $2, $1.50, $1.59. I got it. You want the counters, what kind? That's the quarters. The quarter waters, the New York Times waters. That's what that. Get some practice at it. You do reference mathematics, automatic. We sell it back to fast. Fuzzy back to technicality. Practically everybody's stressed. Yes, but they press. So let's bounce checks and wonder what's next. We got no skills. On the street like choking on the heat. The world spins around while I'm frozen to my seat. The people that I know are